Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. I have this fight as a 65-35 fight leaning towards Terence Crawford. Now, Canelo is my second favorite fighter, and Terence Crawford is my first favorite fighter. So these are two guys that I've spoke highly about. These are two guys that I rarely ever bet against. Never in Terence Crawford's case. The only time I didn't think Canelo was going to pull it off was Bivol, and he did. Um, the reason I have this fight so lopsided, in my opinion, it's not that Canelo can't win, because he can. Canelo can box. Canelo can slip. Canelo is a bit of a plotter with his feet, and that's going to nullify a lot of his advantages. Now, the three main advantages that people keep talking about are power, chin, and ring experience. Let's dive into ring experience first. Ring experience in this case is irrelevant. And the reason is irrelevant is because both of these guys are experienced. If we were talking about, just say, Crawford versus Boots, we could say Crawford has been in the ring with so many higher caliber fighters that would give him an advantage over Boots. And some of the mistakes that Boots was making, like he kind of gets bored and leaves his chin out there, kind of gets bored and just kind of get a little defensively irresponsible. We could point to that and say, okay, maybe the experience would get him if all things are relatively equal. But when you're talking about two champions, it doesn't matter. A lot like the Usyk and the Tyson Fury. Okay, at the time they fought, yes, Tyson Fury was more accomplished at heavyweight. Tyson Fury had guys like Wilder, he had guys like Vladimir Klitschko on his resume, and you would assume, yeah, Tyson Fury is much more experienced. But Usyk was an Olympian, gold medalist. Usyk had won the cruiserweight sort of Super Six that they had there. He was experienced enough to when they got in the ring, it didn't matter. He already knew how to adjust. He already knew how to go to game plan B if A's not working, and go to C if B's not working. He was already experienced enough. So yeah, we can have this hypothetical argument about their resumes and who they stepped in the ring with, but it's not going to show itself because you have two professional guys who have been at the top for a long time. Power. Power and chin, I'll throw them in together. They're not constants. Meaning, just because Canelo hits hard doesn't mean he's going to hit Terence Crawford hard. There's a lot of things that can happen from when that punch leaves into lands. He can slip it. He could be too far away. He could be too close. He could duck it. He could weave it. He can partially block it. He can roll it. He can punch Canelo at the same time, knock his head back, take a little bit off the punch. That's what Mayweather was doing. It's a lot of things you could do. You could deflect it to stop the punch from hitting you at 100%. Okay, it left Canelo arm at 100%, and 40 of that hit Terence Crawford. Or it left Canelo hand, the arm, at 100%, and 60 of that hit Terence Crawford. Canelo fights like a power puncher, meaning he's not really a volume puncher. All Crawford has to do when he does get hit is try not to get hit clean, which many of opponents have been able to do. Even a guy like Amir Khan, who is defensively irresponsible. A lot of people say Amir Khan is chinny, and I'm not here to debate that because I think he is as well. But he keeps getting hit clean on the chin because he's defensively irresponsible. He doesn't have the high guard up. His left hand is too low. His right hand, is really too low as well. It's too far away from his face. He's more focused on offense. And if you time him, because he's faster than almost everybody stepping in the ring with, but if you got a little bit of timing, you catch Amir Khan and you can put him out because he is defensively irresponsible. Even with that, it still took Canelo 6 rounds to catch him with anything significant. Let's say he's in that situation with Crawford and he's down 4-2. And it was 30 seconds left. And Crawford has a much better chin than Amir Khan. And Crawford don't go down. Maybe he a little wobbled, or maybe he just a little, maybe he got his poker face on and it's a nice hard shot. And he's able to survive that 30 seconds. And he's able to recover that minute he's sitting down. Now what? Now I got 4 rounds. You got to get 3 more. You got 6 rounds to get 3 more. Very important. So I don't think the power is a constant. Chin doesn't matter because Canelo has lost to other guys who didn't knock him out, who arguably didn't hurt him. Mayweather didn't hurt him. He still lost. Bivol didn't really hurt him. He still lost. Canelo doesn't fight like the typical stereotypical Mexican style. I'm gonna gear up to walk through all your punches. That's not who he is. So I don't expect him to do that with Terence Crawford. He doesn't even really turn it on in the later rounds to where, okay, I may be down. I'm going in for the kill round 11 and 12. I'm just going to walk forward. He doesn't do that. And he doesn't cut off the ring well. So if it's a situation to where Terence Crawford is up a solid 7-3 at the end of the 10th round, and Canelo does decide to turn on, all Crawford got to do is pivot, use his foot movement and foot speed, and stay away. Jab and move. So I don't think his chin matter. Whether he can get hurt or not is irrelevant. The power, yes, he has power, but he has to land it, and he does have an issue landing it. Anything significant. Took him 11 rounds to get Caleb Plant out of there, if not 12. I could be wrong. Took him 11 or 12 to get Kovalev out of there. Kovalev doesn't have the best chin. I could be wrong. It took him 6 rounds to get Khan out of there, about 9 for Billy Joe Saunders, and this just off the top of the head. He didn't get Charlo out of there. He didn't get Laura out of there. He didn't get Trout out of there. He didn't get Floyd out of there. He didn't get Pavol out of there. So, yeah, he has power, but I don't think it's really going to benefit him unless Terence Crawford fights stupid. Crawford has the reach. He has the speed. He has the feet. He's stronger in the inside. Canelo is not very strong in the inside. He doesn't fight in the inside at all. He's used to stalking his opponents and catching them with wind-up, hard shots. 65-35, Terence Crawford. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out.